Hey, so what's Marcus Aurelius really saying here? This is the 17th, uh, I don't know, bullet point or whatever of his first book in Meditations here. One, he's saying there's seasons for everything, and it's already happening. You got to get out of your own way and let things happen. His life was a series of synchronicities, and he was able to recognize this. And once you're able to recognize this, and that it goes on, you'll really be able to do something. Not that you haven't already, because it's all part of who you are and what's going on. But some interesting points that Marcus Aurelius is bringing up here is that he was able to preserve the flower of his youth. He says, I was able to preserve the flower of my youth. Well, he's probably talking about semen retention and being that in the brain over here. The cerebral spinal fluid that forms in the optic thalamus is the key to that. We can get into that later. We're just going to talk about Marcus Aurelius for a minute, so I don't lose track. And he just lays out these coincidental things that were in his life, that they were part of his pattern, his frequency, and he was able to recognize that early on. And he collected a vast array of an eclectic resources, an eclectic array of references and people that he learned from. And you got to read the first couple parts for that. But the last, number 17 here, he really is summing it up. And he also adds at the very end, he doesn't spend too much time in reading history, chopping logic, and he doesn't pay any attention to the sophists. The sophists were the teachers of that day that were out there basically setting up schools and accepting money to teach knowledge and wisdom. He really understood that it's an individual path and everyone's on their own path, and he was able to recognize that at a young age. And that's what made Marcus Aurelius a true emperor and a king and a philosopher. And what are you?